Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in to another edition of House to Home. I got a new stove and I'm so excited about it. If you're thinking about this stove, I'd like to share with you my thoughts about it, what I liked, what I didn't like. So let's get right into the video. Okay, so here is the stove. It is a GE double electric, like a double oven stove. It's got the glass top, and actually, it's different from the ones I've seen in the past. I watched a review on YouTube about it was posted a couple years ago, and it was a bit different. It had the GE symbol right on the stainless steel part at the top, but as you can see on my stove, there's no GE symbol. But if you come all the way down to the bottom oven, oh, that's me bending down, you'll see that we have that GE kind of like little emblem there. It's kind of cool. I like it. Oh, actually still has the plastic over top of it. It's crazy. When this stove came, there was so much plastic on it. Like every single part of the stove was covered in plastic. So I gotta be careful that I removed all the plastic. But I've used the stove a couple of times, and there's a lot that I do really like about the stove. As you can see, it's a double oven, and in order to get the double oven, you give up the space of having a storage drawer or a warming drawer. I actually never had an oven with a warming drawer, just the storage drawer at the bottom. And I could do without it. It collects dust. There's always some sort of like gunk in there. So I appreciate them using the space for a double oven. Okay, so let's go move in a little closer. If we open the first one there, you can see that it's thin, but it's not that thin. Like you could actually fit any type of large casseroles. You could actually fit 2 casseroles side by side, pizzas, nuggets, whatever you make in your oven. I make pork chops in here. I've done all of my cooking in this oven. And that's the reason why I like it so much, because it was annoying to have to clean a whole huge oven when most of the time during the week you're making quick things like casseroles, pizzas, whatever in the oven. And this actually saves space. It's a lot easier to clean this little level. So I'm pretty sure I'm mostly going to use this. And then if I'm, the one time out of the year or 2 times out of the year that I'm making multiple things, or I'm making a big turkey or something like that, actually it'd be 2 times out of the year, because my husband gets a free turkey for Thanksgiving and for Christmas from his work. But that's when I would need to use the bottom oven. So it's awesome to have a smaller oven you can use day to day, and it's way easier to clean. So let's open up the bottom level. So the bottom level is big. It's like almost the size of a regular oven. It's got the convection option at the bottom too. I don't really use that, but it's good that it has that option. So that would be the bottom. To me, it's a really, really good size. Then moving up to the top, you have 2 small burners, and then in the burner in the middle is a warmer. Towards the bottom, it's like, this is my favorite burner. Obviously it needs cleaning, but it has 2 levels, and I kind of think it's a little bit overkill, because I don't think I'm going to have 4 tiny little pots going at the same time, but you never know. They give you that option with this where you have a small for a tiny pot, and then like a medium-sized pot, and then I guess this is the same size as this almost. They give you a square that's a circle that's a little bit bigger in size, and then the largest circle there. Did I say square? The largest circle there. Yeah, it seems like a little bit of overkill, but you get all the options, so you might as well use it. The review that I saw on YouTube, my only con is that my stove doesn't have the bridge in between the 2 burners, so that if I have like a long griddle pan where I'm making pancakes or bacon, I can't bridge it in between 2. And I like that about the GE profile double electric stove, but I didn't see that. I'm in Canada, so I didn't see that. Maybe it's only an American thing, or that was, a couple of years ago they had that. So I didn't get to see that option. I purchased this stove from Home Depot. It took 3 weeks to come. Yeah, it was great. I just purchased it online. I didn't even go look at it. I just read some reviews online, purchased it, and I'm pretty happy with it. But that was the only thing. It doesn't come with that bridge. And my kids really do love to make pancakes, but we do make Mickey Mouse pancakes. So that's fine. The other thing I really liked is in my old stove, these were black and they were plastic. I had an old GE stove, just a regular glass top. But these are stainless steel, which is nice. It's easy to wipe down everything because everything's in stainless steel. You don't have to worry about like, you know, avoiding the plastic, because when you rub the stainless steel stuff on the plastic, it doesn't look as shiny and as nice, but you can go ahead and wipe everything down. I think it looks better. It looks more sleek. And another thing I really like about it is when you turn on the oven, you don't lose the time. On my old stove, if you turn on the oven, you wouldn't know what time it was. You would lose that. So if I press bake on the upper oven, you can set the time. And you press it on the buttons here. You don't have to like press an arrow. And it tells you when it gets to that temperature. And I know a lot of people have complained about how long it takes to get to certain temperatures, but I haven't had a problem with it. I just set it and forget it, and it beeps when it's ready to go, and I just use it. I don't sit there and wait for it. So we have the lower oven here. Press bake, 350 or 351 is what you want. So then you can see both sides. Plus the time is still going, which is nice. It's one of those little things, I'm just turning them off. It's one of those little things where it's like, you didn't realize that you look at your stove and you check the time all the time. But when you don't have the time there, then that's when you notice it. And then of course it has the burner on sign. Each little map tells you which burner you're turning on. We got the warming zone, the rear, front on this side, and then you got the rear and front on that side. So yeah, all in all, it's a great stove. It retails for about $16.95, and that's Canadian. So if you're in the States and you're looking to get this stove, it'll probably be a little bit cheaper. With tax and delivery, I paid about just under $2,000 for this stove. Wow. But it's something that's going to last me, and I had to get rid of my stove because my tenant in my rental property needed a new stove. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to buy my tenant a brand new stove. I'm going to buy myself a brand new stove. So we got rid of that stove, and it was a nice GE stainless steel glass top stove. And we got rid of that one, and we got this one. So if you have any questions about this stove, just leave it in the comments. And thank you so much for watching this video. I got to get back to my son because he's calling my name. Thanks so much. Smash that like button and support this channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and see you next time.